Ladies and gentlemen, the Amhara region in Ethiopia has been engulfed in a prolonged and intense conflict between the Ethiopian National Defense Forces, ENDF, and the Amhara Fano forces. This conflict has escalated significantly in recent days, leading to a dire and challenging situation on multiple fronts. Here, I will provide an in-depth and comprehensive overview of the latest updates from the battlefield. In various key areas such as Veda Ayasus, Dembeka, and Gondar, the intensity of the fighting cannot be overstated. Heavy weaponry is being deployed by the ENDF, resulting in devastating clashes with significant casualties and losses suffered by both sides. It is crucial to note that, in a significant claim, Fano forces assert that they have inflicted substantial losses on ENDF soldiers in the Gondar region during recent confrontations. This conflict is not confined to a single location, but rather it has sprawled across several regions, including Kosober and Injibara in Gojam. These areas have become major battlegrounds where Fano forces are engaging in intense combat, not only with the ENDF, but also alongside Amhara militia and the Amhara police, underscoring the complexity and scope of the conflict. Moving northwards, we find that in Koro, Babo, Rachu, Dera, Berhet, and Areti, Minjar, situated in northern Shiwa, the intensity of the fighting has persisted for an astonishing 3 days, with both the ENDF and Fano forces claiming victories on different fronts. This indicates the highly contested nature of the conflict and the fervor with which each side is pursuing its objectives. The situation around Gondar is particularly alarming as the conflict has spilled over into its surrounding areas. Locations such as Inchohara, Nekash, Aribur, and Dabat are embroiled in intense combat. It's noteworthy that the conflict initially ignited near Dabat, situated on the A3 highway near Gondar. The ENDF has responded by deploying a substantial number of soldiers to these areas and reportedly installing heavy weaponry in preparation for further engagements. Further south in southern Gondar, specifically in Kema Dingay, Fano forces executed a successful ambush, capturing Amhara militias who were in the midst of training and preparing to confront the Fano forces. Additionally, along the Gashina to Guna road, Fano forces have been engaging and neutralizing organized criminals and robbers. They have unequivocally stated their intention to continue these operations without showing any mercy. In a notable turn of events, reliable reports have confirmed that following a fierce and protracted battle, ENDF soldiers have lost control of Injibara. Injibara is a strategically significant town in Ethiopia, serving as the administrative center of the Ajuawi zone in the Amhara region. The conflict in Injibara has resulted in significant losses for the ENDF, including several soldiers who were captured, killed, and wounded. Moreover, a number of ENDF vehicles were rendered inoperative during the course of this intense fighting. It is important to reiterate that, in a previous update, it was mentioned that Fano forces had gained control of Sakala and Tilili in the Awi zone. Now it has been confirmed that Anjibara city has also fallen under the combined assault of Fano forces originating from Sakala and Tilili. In recent developments, a new Fano brigade has been established in North Gondar Welkait, marking a significant development in the ongoing conflict. This is noteworthy because North Gondar shares its borders with two neighboring countries, Sudan and Eritrea, heightening the regional implications of this new formation. In the latest updates from the field, particularly in Robit, Samada County, southern Gondar, intense confrontations unfolded between Fano forces and a coalition of Amhara militias, police, and riot police. This resulted in the fatalities of several key figures, including the militia secretaries, the police chief, and the head of security and intelligence. The severity of the conflict in this area is evident given the high-profile casualties. The conflict appears to have spread to nearby areas, such as Kobo. Reports suggest that once again, clashes erupted between the ENDF and its allies and the Amhara Fano forces. As previously mentioned, the ENDF had deployed a significant number of soldiers to this front, equipped with heavy weaponry. ENDF sources maintain that they have established control over all areas of Kobo with a substantial presence of soldiers, including in the neighboring Lalibela, where they have reportedly thwarted Amhara Fano attacks. Despite the ENDF's claims of control, it is apparent that the situation remains volatile. Fano forces are reportedly making repeated attempts to breach the defenses in Kobo, leading to renewed intense fighting in the vicinity of the town. This persistent struggle underscores the determination of the Amhara Fano forces to gain a foothold in the region. An alarming aspect of this conflict is the impact it has on the civilian population. As previously reported, there were allegations of ENDF soldiers engaging in looting and torturing residents in Amhara. Now, reports indicate that in Gondar city, a growing number of youth and adults are joining the Fano forces. This phenomenon appears to be driven by the harsh actions of the ENDF, which has reportedly subjected the local population to torture and abuse. The situation in Gondar underscores the complexities of the conflict, where local dynamics and grievances are playing a significant role in shaping the course of events. The overall situation in the Amhara region is highly fluid and marked by evolving dynamics, with new brigades forming, clashes intensifying, and the impact on the civilian population becoming increasingly evident. The conflict in this region continues to have profound regional and humanitarian implications, emphasizing the need for urgent international efforts to seek a peaceful resolution and alleviate the suffering of the affected population.